Hey guys, Brad from Roto Heat back at it with another 2020 player breakdown. This time we're talking Sam Darnold, quarterback, New York Jets. And if you've been enjoying everything the RotoHeat.com team is pumping out here on YouTube, which I'm sure you are, subscribe, hit the like, the notification, stay up to date with everything we got going on. All of our weekly live streams and our player outlooks for the coming seasons, they'll be here. So subscribe and you'll get them.
Everything's on fire. Everything's on fire. Everything's on fire.
The curious case of Sam Darnold is a very interesting one, especially in 2019. From mono to seeing ghosts, Darnold definitely had a rough sophomore campaign, and I don't think Adam Gase is doing him any favors. Everybody is pretty familiar with who Adam Gase is as a coach, and especially on our team, nobody really wants much to do with him. Outside of being kind of a QB2 in like a redraft type format, obviously if you're looking from the dynasty perspective, he's still somebody that you want to get because the hope has to be that Gase doesn't last long and they get a coach in that can do something. But now you're saying Darnold is now on his third head coach with however many offensive systems that he's having to learn and coordinators he's having to deal with. Darnold finished as like a QB 27 last year. He missed multiple games to start the season. He had like 9 interceptions through 5 games. He had a rough start of the season, and he bounced back and started to look a little bit better later in the year. But the tough thing that we see here is he got Mims and he got Perriman in the offseason, but is that really an upgrade to Robby Anderson? They lost him to the Panthers, and I'm not sure that, especially in 2020, that's really any kind of upgrade. Mims is the guy that we like from a dynasty perspective for the long term, but it's going to take time for him to develop into a startable receiver, especially if you're looking in a yearly type format like redraft or something like that. So from a dynasty perspective, on board with Darnold. In the Superflex, I'm on board with Darnold. In 2020 and kind of in a vacuum, no. He's maybe a QB2 at this point, unless things turn around. I mean, Adam Gase obviously keeps hanging around for a reason. There's things about him that NFL teams like and are continuing to pay him to do his job. So there's something that we don't know. Now, obviously, what we've seen is a coach that did well with Peyton Manning. Duh. We've seen a coach that has had some success in places, but once he became a head coach, not so much. Our hope for Darnold is that he gets somebody that's really going to maximize his potential because he is a very talented quarterback. He's got a lot of positives and a lot of pluses to his game. He's a very smart quarterback. You can see him really working hard to continue to be successful because he hasn't had a lot of success early in his career. That being said, we think he will in the future. So in a dynasty perspective, one QB format, he's a QB2. I'm not paying a lot to get him. In a Superflex format, he's still, first round, probably maybe even plus type value. In a redraft format, he's probably sitting on your waiver wire and you're streaming him as your QB2 unless you're in a redraft where you wind up carrying 2 quarterbacks. I normally don't. I normally just stream whatever I need. I go for a good QB1 and then I kind of stream from there. So, it just depends on how you like to manage your roster. The interesting thing with Darnold is that he's got plenty of time. He's super young. And to go with all of his athletic abilities and his talents and his mental makeup, that age is going to give him a lot of time, and he's going to have a lot of opportunities because not only was he a top 5 draft pick, he's a very good quarterback. He just needs to get the right pieces around him. They need a better offensive line. They need better skill positions, and they need to maximize his talent. So let us know what you think about Darnold. Drop them in the comments. Find us over on Twitter at RotoHeat Fantasy. Go to our Facebook community or Discord chat or rotoheat.com and let us know what you think about Sam Darnold. Until next time, this is Brad from rotoheat.com.
Also, right there, playlist. Hit it. Watch the videos. Do it. You want to. Do it.